Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of FTB Skies 2 on the FTOG server. I've done some work, as I mentioned I was going to do. And nothing too much looks different, except for a couple things. One, you look in all the chests, they're empty. Why are all the chests empty? Where did it all go? Even this one, fully empty. All the chests in the sewers are empty. This thing is empty. This, empty. Did I even clean up the moss? I even took the moss barrels. All empty. And the reason for that is I've moved it all into our ship, which is this box. It's not done yet. Obviously, it still needs like a protective shell and a control bridge, but the main functionality of it is in here. So let me take you through one room at a time. First off, our refined storage. This is our refined storage, but I decided to spend a little bit of our money and just get all the discs. And all the stuff I owned filled not even 2 of them. So we have lots of space for traveling the multiverse. I brought our Library of Alexandria in here. If we go across the hall, we have the Celeste Gem Anvil. I actually need to bring a normal anvil in here. We have our experience holder, which is all our experience, and a energy hopper to charge gear. And our bed. Of course, let's sleep through the night real quickly. Good. And you'll notice all of these power cables. I moved our environmental controller over here, so we have our saturation and regen for free food and health. We have a big empty room linked up to power. And then we have our generator, which you'll notice is not Oratech. That's because I tried Oratech, and I tried building a little nuclear reactor, and the best I could get it to do was 800 RF per tick, which is absolutely nothing. And the storage, the best I got it up to was 3 billion, which is also basically nothing, as I'll show you. So I decided to go with a power reactor and a mechanism induction cell. So let's go through this one by one. In the power reactor, there are 4 slots. There's uraninite, ice, redstone dust, and coal geor. Those all do different things. Carbon, redstone, coolant, and fuel. And then all 4 of those make power together. Where is... Did I turn this off? Why did I... This should be accepting... Not enough room in output. What do you mean not enough room in output? Oh, I don't have the auto-eject on, that's why. And then that will flow... So the uraninite comes from this geor, is picked up by this. There's a clicker up here to get it. Comes into this, into the smelter, into here. I believe this one is equipped with a void upgrade, so if all of this fills up, it voids here. The smelter sends it to there, comes into the reactor. Same as the redstone over here, and that's because these can't be used in their geor form, so I have to have the smelter, and then they both go into there. The coal geor here is extractable, and you'll see the extractor is extracting coal geor, if you look at the jade overlay there, into there. The ice is coming from a similar setup here, where ice and a waterlogged extractor makes ice. So that's where those 4 are coming for. And then it comes out of the reactor and into the induction matrix, which has a 1.6 tera FE storage capacity that will never fill up. This is generating currently 150k per tick, which is so much more than the nuclear reactor. That nuclear reactor from Oratech is more of a base central thing where you can build it like 20 by 20 and make it super efficient. Not super great for a ship. So yeah, that's our power setup. It's infinite because of the gears and the extractors, and it'll just keep going as long as everything keeps flowing. So that's basically all we need. This room is designed for any machines I need, which I thought about it. I don't really need any machines. I just need to have my gear and a way to charge it. And speaking of gear, it occurred to me that out in the multiverse, our magic might not be able to affect the world in the same way as it does here. It will on the ship, because the ship is within the range of and created by our bioresonance field, or a biological resonance field, but out in the worlds we're exploring in the multiverse, maybe not. So, I have built some alternate gear and disenchanted this gear. So let's throw this away. We'll keep these on us for now, but we're not going to use them, because we have these. It also occurred to me that this might not transmit through the air of other worlds. So we're going to need all that power, all the things that this can do, on us. Which is why I have gone with the Oratech exosuit for our backup. So this is the exo helmet, which grants night vision, and I've apotheced it up. Oh, they have sockets now. I need to put gems in those sockets. Because I didn't see those before. I thought they didn't have them, but they do now. So, night vision. Our backpack is the exo chestplate, which has a 5 million RF internal battery to charge our items. We have the exo leggings, which make us move faster. And the exo boots, which prevent all fall damage. So this is our speed now. Pretty good. You've already seen the sword. But I also upgraded to an Eclipse LA Paxel with Scavenger and Knowledge of the Ages, so that if I want drops, I use this. If I want XP, I use this. And it's also sharpness now. And I put the gems on the bottom there. The Ender Surge gem boosts all enchantments by 2 levels. And then a Gem of the Earth, perfect, which gives me a bunch of fortune. And then we have our sword with attack damage on it. But there is one more piece of gear that we definitely need, and we're gonna have to purchase it. And I believe we need 25 of these to do so. So if we head into the shop, we can purchase, in the late game, the Soul of Dimensions. Oh, 75 of them. Okay. And I'm not entirely sure what we need to do to unlock purchasing this. So let's go to the Fargo's Talismans, see if we can click this on, and maybe that will make things available in the shop. Let's get our money first, of course. Get our money from the quests. And then head back to the shop, which should... Nope. Okay. I don't know why this isn't purchasable. Let's see if we can do one of these. Ultimate Talisman Base. In order to unlock that shop ability. Ultimate Talisman Base. Do I have the materials to make them? Yes. Diamond block. Legendary Talisman Base. Ultimate Talisman Base. Okay, that's the quest. Did that unlock what we want? No. We want the Soul of Dimensions, not the Soul of Minecraft. Because we want all the powers. So I'm assuming in order to do that, we need to get to the Godly Talisman Base. So how do we make that? Let's see. Talisman Base. I need one more of these. I need 4 more of these. Oh, come on. Diamonds. Let's head over to our infrastructure, which also, you'll notice, none of the infrastructure has been taken onto the ship. And that is because I want to be able to come back here in the event something goes wrong while we're exploring the multiverse. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Darn it. Oh, that might have been just enough to build that, and then we can make that. And new items are available in the shop, which I assume gives us the ability to buy, yes, we are going to skip the whole mod. I need 75 of these, though. So let's see, I think I have enough money. $10, $11. Okay. Let's spend all our money to purchase this, Soul of Dimensions. So let's take off our forces, throw that on here, and I already went through and toggled everything in the GUI, so we have everything. All the souls, right? Actually, recipe. Soul of Supersonic. Oh, does this not do everything? Oh, no, we use the Soul of Minecraft to do that. So we have all the powers now. So if we look in here, we can go through those real quick. Fall damage gone. Projectile damage gone. Healing up. Actually, I don't want to do this. This is going to take forever. But basically, we have crazy powers now. And how many hit points do we have? Hide the unchanged ones. Max health. A lot less than I thought it would be. Because we don't have health boost gems, maybe? Definitely thought there would be more than that. But whatever. We are pretty tough. We have crazy armor. I turned off the speed just so we don't break anything. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So we have power now, and I also have one more item. This. Laser Gatling, also from Ender's Cataclysm, using the Witherite ingots that we got from one of the bosses. We have the Laser Gatling, which basically uses redstone to do this. Oh, hello. You have volunteered to be shot. Does that not work? Can I not? No! No! Okay, whew. I almost lost that, and that would have been embarrassing, but let's go home. So as you saw, laser clearly didn't hurt the allay, but it recharges with redstone in your inventory, and you can also recharge it on the Celestigem anvil. So if we go here, throw that in, recharge. Pretty cool. Oh, regeneration needed. Is our max health higher now? No. I need to apply more health boost gems to all of this. 1 second while I figure that out. Alright, so I have added gems. We've got some stat boosts, some enchantment boosts, health boosts, luck boosts, and another health boost. So, nothing too crazy. I also decided to put on a few extra relics. We've got the Frostward Ring, which grants freezing immunity, which I don't think this does. And then we have the Ender Hand, which if we look, Endermen are neutral. The Soul of Dimensions does that, but it also has this cool end transposition thing, where if I zoom in, because it's on the same key, look at that and click that, we switched places. with the chicken. That'll work up to 27.2 blocks away, so we can switch places with any entity we're looking at. For example, if I go in the water here, which I can swim very quickly. Dr. Cthulhu, let's swap positions. Ta-da! Let me know in the comments if you think we should bring him on our multiversal adventure or leave him here. I could go either way. But I think that's pretty much everything. I also upgraded my magnet to work 11 blocks away, should I want it to be on. We're still regenerating health. I'm gonna let that go all the way up before next episode, because there is gonna be one more episode, because I still need to build the shell on this. I need to build a bridge from which we can activate the multiversal transit systems, and we still have some unfinished business in this pocket dimension, because next episode, the last episode of the series, we're going to take on the End Castle. So that should be fun. Check that out next time. Tune in for the finale, which should be fun. We're going to fight a dinosaur. But I think I'm going to cut that episode here, because I didn't want to end on explaining all of this technical stuff. We're going to end doing something cool, and then the next series is going to happen, and you are not ready for the next series. Something very cool is planned, and you're gonna want to be here, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, until next time, thanks for watching. Later.